This is so exciting. I'm breathless. Now, who here loves impromptu speaking? Not bad, not bad. Who else here, when they hear that their name is called, gets up from their chair wearily and walks slowly, ever so slowly to the stage? Come on, own up, own up. But why? Why the grief, ladies and gentlemen? After all, it was Winston Churchill who said that the best impromptu speech takes 2 weeks to prepare. So if he cheated, why do we put so much pressure on ourselves to perform? In fact, it's dead easy. All we're going to do is to come up here and chill and follow the 3 C's and the 3 S's. The 3 C's, ladies and gentlemen, are very easy. Keep cool, calm, and collected. Cool, calm, and collected while you're up on the stage. And chill. Actually, that's 4 C's. But who's counting? Chill and remember the 3 C's. Chill and remember the 3 S's. Which are speechify, stream, sync. First, speechify. Every impromptu speech is a speech. Whether it's for 30 seconds, 30 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, it's a speech. It has a speech structure with an opening, a body, and a conclusion. What's the most important part of any speech? It is the conclusion, because that's the last thing that people remember. So if you want to make your speech memorable, as you go through your impromptu speech, build up to a climax at the end, whack it, and then even if you ramble halfway through the speech, people will still think it's a memorable speech because your conclusion is good. Secondly, second S is to stream. How many people here have ever done an impromptu speech where you've gone down a track and you think, oh no, where am I going with this? Where am I going? And then you get to the end, you've still got another minute to speech. You've still got another minute to speech. But I need to call the number, thank you, John. Just pull the card up. You get to the end, and you've got nowhere else to go. So you keep repeating yourself to spin out the time. So, stream. Go down one track, but think of another one. Okay? And then bring both together. 2 particular techniques for doing this. Tricks of the trade. Try the timeline. So this. Well, when I was younger, I used to think so and so. But now I am more mature, etc. A bit more silver. I think this way. And that gives you a nice structure. It builds up your speech. You have half the speech going that way, half the speech the other way, bring it together. Another alternative is try pros and cons. So proponents of this particular proposition think this way and go down here, and then say opponents go down here. That fills out your time and gives you time to decide which side of the fence to come down in the conclusion. Finally, listen back people. I'm getting there. The third S is segue. Well, if somebody gives you a topic that you don't like, what do? Bounce off into another topic that you do like, preferably one that you've given a lot of thought to before, even practiced beforehand. But make sure that it's at least remotely relevant to the topic you've been given. So, for example, 2 or 3 years ago, I was greatly incensed at the scheduling of international rugby matches, which seemed to favour the TV audience and not the travelling spectator. It really bugged me at the time. And I was given a topic. Tell us about a wonderful vacation. So I stood up and I told them that I mentioned some wonderful trips I'd done to the Caribbean, to Fiji to Thailand, Vietnam, wherever. And I said, but the most memorable was a day trip I did in 1967. Okay, you don't need to flash any more, Mr. I've seen it. Mr. Timekeeper, I've seen it. Okay, this is getting out of control, my son. Okay, that's enough. Why did I make him timekeeper? Was a day trip I did back in 1967 when I went from Aberystwyth, my hometown, to Cardiff to see Wales v England. 34-22. Best trip of my life. And of course, then I was able to see into the scheduling of international rugby matches and then come back in the end to a wonderful vacation. Well, I didn't win Best Speaker, of course, but I was able to get this huge rant off my chest. So I felt a lot better for it. So in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, if you have to do some impromptu speaking, which you should embrace, don't forget the 3 C's and the 3 S's. And one day, you too can be an impromptu speaker like Winston Churchill, as long as you have 2 weeks to prepare.